Колеги, вітання. Ми продовжуємо робочі.
Dear colleagues, we continue our working day in the Ukraine Crisis Media Center. I'm Valentin Pugacheva, and today, in the framework of our project, the spokesperson of peaceful life, we will speak about development of sports in Donetsk and Luhansk Oblast. Despite the conflict in the east, which has been lasting for almost 2 years now, despite that the sports life continues. The residents of Donetsk, Lugansk, they got 2 silver medals in sports competitions in Kiev, and also the track and field activities in Poland awarded our sportsmen, female sportsmen were awarded as for Donetsk Oblast, Donetsk and Lugansk Oblast, the sportsmen continue to get prizes. For example, in Svetova, in Slovenia, Ukraine was represented by the team from Donetsk Oblast, from Sloviansk city. Our junior sportsmen up to 16 years of age got 17th place. Today we are speaking with our speakers about prospects for development of sports life in Donetsk and Lugansk Oblast. Today we have Evgenia Ratikhina, head of the Department of Molod and Donetsk State Administration, and Maryna Sheludehsheva. Maryna, Evgenia, can you hear us? Good. Before you continue, please do not speak very quickly because we have English translation. You have up to 8 minutes each to make short presentation, and then we'll ask questions. Evgenia, the floor is yours. Good afternoon. I'm happy to welcome you here. Welcome you from Lugansk Oblast. From September 2014 here in the territory controlled by Ukrainian government, we carry out the reconstruction of municipal sports facilities. Out of 10 facilities, we managed to resume activities of 7 sport facilities. This is the youth sports school, Olympic Reserve, then a sports school for children with disability, and Center for Social Adaptation of Youth with limited physical activities. And also in our city we have the Center of Olympic Training, Olymp, which unfortunately is the only one big sports ground here in our territory. All the rest big facilities, big sports facilities left on the occupied territory, and currently we have to streamline our efforts to support what we have and to turn it into the full-fledged center of sports trainings, to make it a full-fledged sports base for the trainings of Ukrainian sportsmen, and make it possible for our sportsmen to represent the sports development in Lugansk everywhere in the world. Last year, In the international sports arena, we won 10 medals in the European competitions and 5 in the global competition. Anna Solovey became the bronze winner at the race. Also, there are a lot of medals which were won. Our Natalia Strogova won a special prize in Estonia at 60 meters distance sprint. Unfortunately, there is an outflow of sportsmen in result of the ATO operation, but we managed to preserve 95% of sportsmen. We have introduced such a sort of work as the special registration when our sportsmen who continue trainings in neighboring regions, they nevertheless represent our region and our oblast. Of course, this is not easy time for us and for the entire country. In the latest list of sportsmen who might be applicants, candidates to participate in the Olympic Games, 23 sportsmen are from Luhansk Oblast. And for more sportsmen are candidates for the Paralympic Games. What are in our nearest plans? Development of infrastructure is one of the main spheres of our current activities. We try to attract attention to the problem of sports facilities and sports grounds. We plan to establish the well-equipped and center for training of our Olympic sportsmen on the basis of Olympic Center. We finish construction of the swimming pool there. Also, we are planning to finalize the special facility for track and field kinds of sports. Moreover, we are currently finalizing construction of the Have Athletic sports center. That is, the local state administration contributes a lot of effort to develop the local sports, to make it, to bring it at the previous level or even higher. Thank you, Evgenia. Now I'd like to give the floor to Maryna. Good afternoon once again. The floor is yours.
I will be talking about in Kramatorsk and Artemyevsk. The sound is interrupted all the time. It's impossible to translate. Cannot hear.
Пані Марино, я дуже вибачаю.
I am absolutely sorry. We cannot hear you. Can we improve the communication? Let's try to turn off the video We do not hear you. Wait. Can you continue? Maybe we will hear better. No, still it's interrupted.
Фігурному катанню і хокею, і є навіть безкоштовний автобус.
Drushkivka is offering to children from Sloviansk some sport facilities. Also in Sloviansk there are 2 sport schools. They were not affected during the military actions, but after the terrorist operation was over, we resumed the work of those sport schools. The money is allocated not from local budget. These were mostly from charity foundations and voluntary organizations. Our school was restored by Caritas Charity Foundation. It was a lot of money for school. In the past, we could not afford to repair the school, to restore. We have 3 sections in our sports school: Greek, Roman, fighting, light athletics. The girls get the prizes during the competitions. The boys who are in Greek Roman fighting also win, but previously we were going to regional competitions to Donetsk and Mariupol. Now we can go only either to Kharkiv, to Poltava, to Kremenchuk. Artemivsk is the only place we can go. Kostiantynivka is accommodating the regional competitions. Also, we participate in national competitions. We have some problems with sports gymnastics. And the sports gymnastics are only in Kramatorsk and Sloviansk. Now our children go to Kharkiv only. Little further. It's too expensive to go further because funding comes from the local budget, and we don't have money to be able to go somewhere further. But we do organize some competitions in our town, and I'm sure that everything will be fine eventually. Also, I would like to say a few words about Plast organization that restored its work immediately after the war. Previously, we had some sections where children had to go to Avdiivka, to Donetsk. Now, children work only in those places which are under the control of Ukraine and in Sloviansk, for example. Thank you. I have one question to Evgenia and then one question to you. I hope that you can hear me, even though you do not see me. Evgenia, tell us a little more about some maybe international support of your activities in a few words. Please describe it, and after that I will ask question to Maryna. We practically don't have international support. We survive only thanks to the money that come from regional budget. They at least give us some money. We are starting now there will be regional grants provided for students. We don't have any support, only regional budget. Do you have in your plans on cooperation who it would be good for you to cooperate with talking about international donors. It's difficult for me to say that, but we will not refuse from any assistance for who the development of sports in Lugansk region is of importance. We are ready for dialogue. We are open. Now on international support, I know that you are the leader of Plast in Donetsk region, and Czech embassy helped you in the past. You cooperated with Czech embassy, and you were organizing holidays for children. That was in spring and autumn last year. Are you planning to organize anything similar in spring this year? We hope that we will get support from other countries. Like some people have the opportunity to go to Great Britain. That is for children, IDP children. And this winter for Christmas holidays, we took the IDP children to Lviv, and plus together with other international organizations was organizing that. We will work on that in the future. We invited my colleagues tell me that the time of Skype communication is over. So thank you, Maryna. Thank you, Evgenia. We hope that there will be more opportunities to have the biggest Skype conference. I hope that we will hear you in the nearest future. Thank you. I would like to remind you that the next briefing, the Speaker of Peaceful Life will take